Hi everyone, my name is Anna Forgony. I am intuitive mentor, spiritual teacher, speaker, Theta healing instructor and practitioner. Welcome to this brand new video. In this video, I will share with you how was my very first Theta healing practitioner seminar, what kind of experiences I had. So I will share some beautiful experiences with you. First of all, my first Theta Healing Seminar was in 2018, and previously in 2017 I met my very first Theta Healing instructor. That was a really special session for me because I just realized later that she is a person, she's a soul from my soul family, and that's why I felt a really deep connection on a soul level, from my heart chakra. I had a really strong feelings, really strong connection with her. So that was a really beautiful timing in my life. And I just realized that I want to do the Theta Healing Seminar, the Basic DNA. And a little bit later, in 2018, I participated on my very first Theta Healing Seminar. That was a Theta Healing Basic DNA Seminar here in Hungary. In that case, we had only in-person seminars. So I went there, and that was so beautiful, and I had a lot of experiences. And my motivation was that I had a lot of challenges during that time in my life. I could say that I had a little bit, from the physical side, with my body, but that wasn't so strong. But the other part was that from my private life. So that's why I made the decision, because with the Theta healing technique, I could have a very good tool and technique in my hand to solve my problems immediately. So that's why I made a decision to have this kind of technique in my hand, like a magic key. And that was a really amazing and awesome decision, because after that I had a lot of changes in my life, a lot of beautiful experiences, and still I could feel that my life changing so fast, and I have a lot of amazing miracles, wonders in my life. I'm just checking my list because I made a list previously to be really careful and to share all of the information what I wanted to share with you. So that was actually my motivation. But first of all, during the Theta Healing technique, I just learned how I can set my mind into the Theta state. How can I have Theta brainwaves in my mind? And I learned already, and actually we are learning still, during the Theta Healing Basic DNA Seminar, how I am able to do this instantly. And it was so cool and so beautiful, because in that case, with the Theta Healing technique, with the Theta brainwaves, I was able to connect with my creative energy, but not just mine, with the divine source energy too, and stay in this kind of connection each and every day and start my day like this. And that is so cool, because with this kind of brainwaves, I was able to check also my subconscious mind. If it's brand new for you, I just share really quickly that you have your mind, your brain, and actually we could have two different parts of the mind. And what is the conscious mind? It's connection with the beta brainwaves. And when we are speaking, when we are communicating with each other, then we are using mostly the beta brainwaves, and this is the conscious mind. But the other part, it's around 95% of your mind. This is the theta brain waves, and this part of this is the subconscious level of your mind. And all of the memories, all of the emotions, feelings, experiences, also the traumas are here. And when we just want to solve something in our life, a problem, that's why there is this kind of quote, then we are not able to solve, the situation, the problems in the same way as we did, as we produced, as we created previously. And really, in that case, with the theta brain, and I was able to see that what is the real cause, behind the scenes, and how I can solve any life issues, just so instantly, so fast. And I have seen that when I started to work on my subconscious level of my mind, that oh my gosh, how many limiting beliefs I had, and I was able to change them and make changes in my life, really especially in my private life. And I had a lot of experiences, but I will share the results too with you soon. So that was the most important thing for me, that I will have a tool in my hand, I will have a technique what I could use immediately in case of any challenges. So in that case, really, I was able to check each and every day, each and every moment, what's going on in my life, how can I transform the situation, in the highest and best way. And yes, the results are amazing, very amazing with me and with my clients, with the students too on my seminars. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah. So actually, I just wanted to share with you too that, for example, as I just mentioned previously, for example, my motivation was to make changes, in my life, especially in the love area. And when I started to work on myself, I was able to see when I made the seminar. I just started to work on myself, not just on myself, but with others too. And I was able to see that, for example, the relationship what I had previously, that wasn't for me, that was mostly a little bit, like karmic and uncompatible soulmate relationship. And first, I had to, clean my mind, releasing the limiting beliefs, and really just to start to love myself and change this kind of beliefs too, and download the supporting beliefs, like I love myself, I know how to love myself, I know how to move forward, it is safe to be myself. So I just started to use this kind of beliefs too, but that was a really deep self-knowledge and self-healing process that was so beautiful. So a little bit later, a few months later, I just realized that this relationship is not for me. So I was able to move forward, and I was able to end this kind of relationship. That was a huge change in my life, to realize that I am worthy, I am worth, I worth love, and I am able to have a really beautiful, amazing life. And that was so beautiful, so life-changing for me. And I had other experiences in my life. For example, I just wanted to have a higher salary, and I didn't make any subconscious level of my mind belief system change, and I just asked for it. And I get a no from my previous workplace, because from my subconscious level of my mind, I wasn't in alignment with my wish that I want to have a higher salary. And I just realized when I received this kind of no, and then okay, then I need to work on that, I should work on that, and I will see what will happen. And you know what happened? I received this kind of information that I couldn't get the higher salary. I made some changes, with the Theta Healing technique. I started to work my subconscious level of my mind. And you know what happened? 1 week later, I received a new email, and they said, my boss says that, oh, I'm so sorry, we didn't recognize that there is another opportunity and you could get the higher salary. So we are able to create our own reality. Actually, we are creating each and every moment. The manifestation, it's working, always. But that is a really good example. Then we could, we are connection with the outside world. And that's why this is so important. Check, not just from the conscious mind, because we could say that in that life period, I could say that I was okay with myself, I loved myself, on the conscious level. But still, from the subconscious side, still I had some limiting beliefs from my ancestors, and from maybe from other lifetimes, or from the collective energy, or from my childhood, and I was able to transform all of the things. And especially, like I just mentioned, with the higher salary. So that was a really good and huge example in my life that we are able to create a beautiful and new reality. The other thing I just wanted to share with you that was so amazing for me, because during this time, I was able to have new connections, new relationships in my life, and especially, spiritual relationships. So, for example, I had the possibility to have digging partners. We are using this word in the Theta Healing technique, the digging technique. It's the block releasing technique, when we are changing the limiting beliefs and when we are finding the real cause of the problems. So I had some new buddies, digging buddies, and that was so cool, so amazing, because we helped each other so much, and I was a really supporting and loving circle and area. The other thing what I learned during the Theta Healing Seminar, that was the manifestation. And manifestation was so amazing, because in the Theta Healing, I just started to learn a new way, because with the Theta Healing meditation, I started to, using the Theta brainwaves. And for example, the children are always in theta. It means they don't have the conscious side of the mind, only the subconscious, and that's why they could save all of the information so instantly, and they could accept instantly without any hesitation. So in that case, when we are using during the manifestation, and I started to use like that, for example, that I want to have a higher salary, then you could see that it could happen instantly when when we don't have blocking and limiting beliefs about that. And in that case, the manifestation power could be so huge, so strong. And I just realized so many times after my very first seminar that my manifestation skill was so upgraded and still upgrading, because still I'm learning on myself. And when I'm learning myself, I have different types of tools, with the technique. What kind of beliefs can I release? And in that case, I could have more power, during my manifestation. So this is so amazing, so cool. I had a lot of beautiful example experiences, and also with my clients too. But yeah, on my very first Theta Healing Seminar, I was really able to accept all of the things what I wanted to have in the same time, that it's already in my life, and my journey just started. And one of my very, very favorite most favorite experience was that there is a seminar that is intuitive anatomy seminar, and it's a huge one. It's 15 days long. And during that seminar, we are able to check the whole body and make changes energetically in the whole body, checking each and every organs and the whole part, every part of the body, and also the limiting beliefs according to these parts. And also because of that, it's 15 days long. It's not like the price, it's not like for the basic DNA or for the advanced one, like the shorter 3 days long seminars. It's a little bit more. And that's why I just made a manifestation that I want to make this seminar. I had already the date, because my teacher just mentioned us that she will have this seminar. So if we want to come, then yeah, it's up to us, so we could come. And it was so beautiful, because I made the manifestation, and I just really released the how. I trust the creator. If I should be there, I will be there for sure. And you know what happened? A little bit later, I just received the message from my company, because still in that period I was still working, at a multinational company. I already, I'm in full time in my own business, but during that time still I had a job. And so I just received the message. I had a meeting with my boss, and they shared the information with me that I will have a premium. And you know what? The premium was exactly the same amount as the seminar price, as the intuitive anatomy seminar price. So a little bit later, I was able to go to the seminar, and on the very first day of the seminar, I received all of the money for the seminar prize. So that was a really huge miracle and a wonder in my life. So I could tell you that I really love this way about the manifestation, and also then we are able to check that do I have any self-limiting beliefs, about my manifestation. If I want to have a new home, if I want to travel to somewhere, okay, but what is in my mind? I am in alignment with my goal or not? And we are able to check. So that happened, for example, with me, and not just with the intuitive anatomy. I had other seminars and other beautiful experiences in my life, but I just wanted to share with you then this tool, it's really, really amazing. So on this seminar, during the ThetaHealing Basic DNA Seminar, I learned also about soulmates. And I was able to recognize that what kind of relationship I had previously in my life, and what kind of relationships are for me and supporting me, and what kind of relationship could be also affect, not in a really good way, me. And I was able to focus on that, what I want to have in my life. To know myself better, and also to see that what kind of relationship could be good for me. And in that case, we are able to see, for example, then what kind of conditions, and also we could make a whole list that who is the perfect person for me. And I don't mean that the perfect, I could say the most compatible soulmate. So I learned a lot about that, and that was a really self knowledge process, a really, really deep self knowledge process too. Yeah, the other part is it's guardian angels, and guardian angels are so amazing. We have guardian angels, and during the seminar, I had the chance to communicate with my guardian angels. And after the seminar, it's like not a daily practice, but I could say that a lot of times I just make the meditation. I just start to connect with my guardian angels, and I could have a really beautiful guidance. And not just about the guidance, I could say, that I am so thankful for you. I am so happy that you are here supporting me. I love you so much. And in that case, then we are able to be in alignment with them. We could ask them, because I just realized that some of them are here to protect me, and the other one is, for example, to support my life purpose. Another one, it's supporting me about my journey with my company, with my business. So this is so cool, so amazing. So that was a really beautiful experience when I had the chance to communicate with my guardian angels, and that was during the ThetaHealing Basic DNA Seminar too. And it's still, in our thematic. Yeah, so the next one, I like it so much. This is future reading. So sometimes I could say the people could be like surprised that, oh my gosh, can we see the future? And I could say that yes, we are able to see our future, but then we should be aware of that we are able to change our future. The future, it's not written like this, that we are not able to change it. We are able to change the future. But it is so cool. And then we could check, okay, now I have this goal. Okay, and then let's check my future. What is in my future now? Did I already accomplish this goal? And when? And is it possible to happen earlier, or is it like this? It's good like this, or shall I change something in my mind? or shall I do any activity to reach this goal in the highest and best way? So this is like, you know, like an opportunity, like a chance to make another decision, another direction, and reach our goals with ease and joy and grace, and also in the highest and best way. So I like it so much. Oh, yeah. So this is the very first part of the seminar, and that was so amazing. I really remembered this kind of experiences. So we are able to make, you know, intuitive scan. It means that we are able to scan our body, other people's body, and this is so cool, so amazing, because we could see different types of energy. Somebody could see exactly, you know, the inside of the body. Other people could see, you know, different types of lights, colors. Everything is okay, but we could have a lot of information from that. And for example, if you have a challenge with your body or others in your life, then you are able to be in connection with the divine source energy, because with the theta brainwaves we could see from the highest perspective what's going on in the body, what's happening, what kind of emotions, feelings and limiting beliefs are there, because, you know, somehow the soul is able to communicate via the body, with the body. And sometimes, you know, different types of challenges could be also a sign from the soul level. Then we are able to check what's going on there. So I like the body scan so much. And we could use this kind of scan not just with the body, we could check, you know, different types of things, you know, physical things, you know, non-organic things, or, you know, our houses, or even companies, businesses. You could see the motivation behind them. So amazing. I like it so much. Even you could scan your car. um, so we are using, you know, different types of downloads during the Theta Healing Seminar, and that was so amazing because I could make, you know, changes in my life instantly. For example, if I want to feel more self-confident, then I just ask for self-confidence, and I could visualize that it's already there, and I could feel really in my body, because it's really the Theta Healing technique. It's a quantum technique, so we should witness all of the changes what we want to have in our life. With the Theta Healing, we are able to send healing to you. And I had experiences after the Theta Healing Basic DNA Seminar. I had with my friends, with my family, with my clients too, in my own life. And this is so amazing, so nice. And we are able to send unconditional love into the body, not just to the body, but especially we are able to put extra energy to the body to make changes, and really fast, instant changes. Even it's possible to make instant changes too. With this technique, we could also, we are able, and that was really helpful for me because I was working, you know, at this multinational company. After that, I was working on my own business. So I was sitting in front of the computer a lot. And still, you know, I'm working online. So I could use sometimes, you know, for not for 8 hours long, but sometimes 4 hours long, you know, a day, my computer, my electronical things. And you know, we are able to send the radiation effect from this kind of tools, for example, from our mobile, laptop, and also from ourselves. And we could also clean not just, you know, this kind of tools and our body, but the whole atmosphere around us, our buildings, our homes and rooms, everything. This is so nice because, you know, behind the problems, sometimes the physical problems could be also this kind of challenges. So I like this exercise so much. The other thing that was so cool and helpful for me, that was, we have been speaking about the ghosts, and still that is the thematic in the basic DNA seminar. We could check, you know, the limiting beliefs about that. Do we have any fears? But also then how we are able to make changes and send them into the light. And yeah, just to clean our houses, you know, our flat, pets, and then other people's energetic space, our energetic space. So this is so cool, and we could use the technique like this too. Yeah, there are some tools, and it was really helpful for me too, to protect our aura. So I was able to clean my aura, make other cleaning too. You know, we could clean not just the radiation, but other things too, the energetic imprints from our things, especially, you know, different types of feeling imprints. And I was able to wash my aura. I started to use like this and zipping my aura, but especially, you know, any other heavy energies and heavy emotions from my aura too. So that was so amazing. I could say that, especially with the Theta healing technique, I was able to awaken more, and not just awaken, but somehow, you know, refine my spiritual abilities, my psychic abilities. So like clairvoyance, you know, and this is so amazing because still I am working on myself, and I could see that I could upgrade my skills still. So I like it so much. And you know what I liked during the Theta Healing Seminar is that that my teacher said to me that welcome to the Awakening Masters. And you know, in the Theta Healing technique, we don't have any this kind of master and student. How could I say it in English? You know, this kind of levels, that who is the master and then who is the teacher, who is the student. There isn't any level of that. So respect is, it's really, really important to respect each other, support each other, love each other. But I like the technique because, you know, there isn't any this kind of connections, then what could limit us. The other thing I just wanted to share with you, that I could say that my biggest result of the technique was that I have a tool in my hand, and I am able to make changes instantly in my life and see, you know, behind the scenes what's going on, what happened in my life, why do I have this kind of challenges, how can I move forward with ease and joy in the highest and best way. So that is a really huge and big help in my life. I hope so much that you liked this video and you had some insights about the ThetaHealing Basic DNA Seminar.